Hello there, it's a Sunday afternoon and I'm bored. Shop status. My bike's sitting there idle. I think I might spend some time and get them started. They haven't been running forever. This little blue bike is complete and ready to be picked up. It was very easy just to get her running, and it's a nice bike. This is the 75. The head is still out. I have a call pending with the machinist saying, progress report, please. I'd like to know when that head's coming back. So I actually violated my own do not call rule and have made the call, and I should get a call back from my machinist, hopefully today or tomorrow, and find out what's happening with the head. Last time I spoke with him, these valves had been repaired. The new valve guide and valve had been put in. The other valves had been seated, and all he had to do at that point in time was vapor blast the head and clean it up. So we'll see about that. That's pending. This is the other Norton. It's sitting here with the timing case hanging open. I just spoke with Mike down at AMR in Tucson. The timing cover has been modified and paid for and should be shipped today or tomorrow, probably tomorrow, meaning I'll get it maybe Wednesday, Thursday from Tucson, and put this timing cover back together and start the bike. Now today, because I'm bored, I'm going to make a new set of oil lines for the rocker. I don't like these. These are homemade. They're very soft. They probably work just fine. I just don't like them. So as it turns out, I have lots of the original hard oil line available, various and sundry lengths. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. So if I can get this out of here, I can use the fittings off of the head of the bike that I'm working on. And I can take these bits and pieces and make up a nice set out of these using the stock original oil line. So that's what I'm going to do, mainly because I'm bored. I'll give you a view of what I come up with in a little while. That's where we are. Boredom. Okay, that was not fun. This pile of broken ends, cut off ends, represents all of the trial and errors, mostly errors, all the trials, fittings that I was trying to do to get them warm enough to slide over the oil fitting without collapsing, because there's a fine line between warm enough to do the work and melting. Just a pain. I found out about counting slowly to 10 would make them warm enough. Then I used a tapered, this is actually a nail set. You can call it a punch, but it's actually a nail set. And I used that, jamming it into the end of the warmed up tube. And then I ran over here to where the fitting was in my vise, and jammed it onto the end of here, and usually failed. It wasn't warm enough to go on, it got cooled too fast, or it just flat melted. So I'm going to show you the technique, and then we'll see what happens if I can actually get a video. Here we go. I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a little oil on the drift. One 1001, 1002, let me use this in. 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004. Now I'm going to push this in and try to get it all the way up. It gets very hot very quick. It has to go practically all the way up the end of the drift. Like that. Now I take it over here and jam it on here and push it in quickly, and it goes! Clear! I don't know how many times I tried, but it represents that many failures before I finally came up with that technique. So I was able to make this. Hope you can see it. I'm going to put it on the bike. I'm going to hope that these fittings that I did hold oil under pressure. And if they do, then this was successful. If they don't, this sucker is expensive, but I will buy a different one. A new one. Get one of the nice stainless steel ones. So that's where we are. That was exciting. Oops, sorry. Okay, so the new head oil lines are complete. These are the old bits. I put 4 new copper washers on them, matching washers. And over here on the bike, they are installed. It is installed. The oil line is installed. It's a tad bit long, which is better than a tad bit short. So it's in place nicely. And over here, on this side, it looks good. So when I get the timing cover back, I will install it. We will install the ignition system, set the timing, start the bike, set the timing with a strobe light, and during that process, I'm sure we will find out whether or not these new lines leak. If they do, go back to plan A, which is to buy a new set. As it is, these are probably, I'm going to charge probably half the price of a new set if they work okay. So, saves a little time, saves a little money.